What's up? It's your boy Chili Frost, also known as randallflaggss on Twitch. And last time we were here, we defeated the Empire. Stormcloaks won. And I would have streamed earlier, but I got disappointed. Just family shit. But I'm going to stay positive and keep going forward because I know what I'm trying to do and that I'm almost there. And I figured, why not just finally come out and say something rather than be quiet.
Let me guess. Someone
And
sweet
I love you, Randalla, if you're watching this, and I hope to stream with you soon.
Bolfrida is certainly grating, but she pays.
And
Thankfully, nobody from the city can see.
anyway, I'm kind of a late bloomer on this sort of thing because I guess to start the story off, because I don't know how long exactly I'm gonna be on here doing this, is excuse me, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, I my adventures with games started out with I think the Sega Genesis. And if I remember, it was Sonic the Hedgehog and Dracula.
What was that?
I did. Damn! Shit! I was not prepared for this. Why are the Forsworn so fucking... Sorry. It was all the original Mortal Kombat. Well, I think original when it comes to Mortal Kombat would be playing it as an arcade thing, because that's where Mortal Kombat really started. But I remember Mortal Kombat as an arcade thing too. I remember malls, going to the mall, a mall with two floors, you know what I mean? I think that plays a particular, I think that does play a particular nostalgia memory then. Anyway, I think I had Jurassic Park on it.
What was that?
And then somewhere down the road, and I cannot for the life of me remember where I got it, but I ended up
I knew it. You can't hide from me.
getting a PS1. And
This
I
is
think for
very
the PlayStation 1, the first,
Come.
my first game on shit. Mmm.
The forsworn will
Bitch.
reclaim what is once mine and take it back. This is the end for you.
Oh no, I just fucked up your friend really bad.
I swear I'll kill you.
I think my first game for the PlayStation 1 was Metal Gear Solid. It had to have been.
You will
Because
see
when
this
I
is the
think
end
all the
for
way
you.
back,
We are routed. Fall back.
Metal Gear Solid was the game that I'll tell you what, that game had me crying. I was a massive fan of Metal Gear Solid. I loved the story. I loved David Hayter. A lot of it, I think, too, was I was interested in the espionage aspects of that sort, you know. I kind of wanted to be that when I grew up. I wanted to be many things when I grew up. A lot of things I can't remember, though. It's really difficult. Damn! You would have to have a concussion from that. Ready? Backwards.
Who enters? Will nobody save poor Milka?
Someone there?
Mmm. So, I don't really remember much, and I'm trying. This is something that I hope you all can get used to, is me spacing out. Um, Metal Gear Solid had the best music. It had the best boss fights. It was epic. But other than that, I had Siphon Filter and
Never should have come here.
I had Toy Story, Jurassic Park also for the PS1. Uh,
Over here. I cannot bear.
I had Fear Effect.
There's no escape.
No.
Damn. Obviously, I had Grand Theft Auto, the original, where it had the bird's eye view. I had Grand Theft Auto 2. And then I think it was Grand Theft Auto London. And then, you know, Grand Theft Auto 3 came in PS2 and all that. Anyway, I had Tomb Raider. I was one of those people that locked the butler. My mom, I think, was the one that told me to lock the butler into the freezer. We were wondering if it could happen. And then come to find out later on down the road, everybody fucking did it. It was funny. Bro. Screwed. What did I contract? Um, Spyro the Dragon, Duke Nukem, Tiny Tank, that one that I don't know how to pronounce.
The Divines have abandoned us.
PS1 era was amazing to me.
I want you sellswords out of my mind.
Watch your tongue, native. We'll leave when we're sure there's no Forsworn here.
Oh, and when would that be, I wonder? When I sell my land to the Silverbloods?
The Silverbloods have made you a very generous offer for this pile of dirt. You look a bit peaked. You sure you shouldn't be home in bed?
Excuse me?
I'm not from here. I'm a sellsword. These are my men. Forsworn attacked a while back. We just want that old native to hand over his land in payment for our services. Then we'll leave, and everyone can get back to work. Right. You haven't heard of the Silverblood family? They practically own the city of Markarth, and we're here on their coin. All right, then.
Really? Um, I had Danger Girl, I had... There was all kinds that I had. I had Spawn. Mom could not... I can't pronounce it, like, Parappa the da 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 da. But,
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother.
the fuck?
Why? What are you gonna do? Cry? God, you're boring.
Do your worst.
Do I look like I'm crying, bitch? shit. Some value on it. Uh, but but my most fondest memory was this game magazine. At least I know that there was magazines of it, but it was called PlayStation Underground, and I had a couple of those demo discs. And that was how I found out about Xenogears and Tiny Tank was through, and Toy Story 2. And I think it was fucking Kroger, where you go to where they sell all the magazines and shit, and there's always this one,
I've got a bad feeling about this.
and there was always this one section that had like video game magazines, and PlayStation Underground was a thing then. Holy shit. I hate that everybody's stronger than me.
Hey, look, a cave. Wonder what's inside.
And there were. I was also intrigued with the Dreamcast, and I only ever got to see like bits and pieces of that with certain people, because I don't know, maybe I just wasn't lucky enough. But the times that I did, remember the Dreamcast. Oh man. I remember I think it might have been Nintendo. Conker's Bad Fur Day. And I played that South Park throwing yellow snow. Oh man. My and there RIP to, well, don't want to get into that, but at face value, I one of my favorite games that I also grew up with that was massively an impact to me, other than Metal Gear Solid, Tomb Raider, and all that, was let's see, it was the main ones were Metal Gear, Spyro, Tomb Raider, Crash Bandicoot. The irony, okay? It was it was snowing, okay? And I'm talking about when snow was like snow years ago. You know, y'all know what I mean? Again, it was Kroger. And mom went over to the where they used to have these racks that would spin. And mom would never play a game, but I think she did enjoy watching them. And there came this point where she pulled out this one, and she said, "This is mine." Didn't have a reason to say it. She was just saying that it belonged to her. Well, it was Parasite Eve during December before Christmas. And that was quite possibly scary as
You
shit.
saw the armor of the bear, I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow
Go
in
to the knee. And I think it was a ex-boyfriend of mom's that got all the way towards the end. And when I was going through my PS1 games, going straight into fucking 2003, I think. I had a PS2 by then, but there was a lot of PlayStation problems where they would just fucking break. And no, I never. Me and my brother wasn't. Re- Mom, okay. Mom was the one that was so hell bent on taking care of our shit. I don't think me and my brother really got the idea until like 2007.
So you'd better come with us right now.
I don't know who you think I am, and I don't care. Leave me alone.
I don't have time for this foolishness. Now
Somebody
come
help.
along quietly.
I was trying to help you.
Victory is yours. I submit.
And the other one, anyway, was Soul Reaver. Now, Mom never said that Soul Reaver was hers, but she did say that she was more greatly interested in that than anything. She said that if Soul Reaver was a book series, she would read it.
Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the...
But I believe that it was Soul Reaver that brought me and my brother into the PS2 era. That started happening, it was because Mom wanted to see Blood Omen. Oh my god. Oh. Oh man. But yeah, I think Soul Reaver was what well, other than the fact that the PS2 was new, and I could, unlike most memories, I can barely remember when the PS2 brand new, but I can see it. Mom was interested in Blood Omen. I wanted Metal Gear Solid 2. And that happened at some point. Just like Metal Gear Solid 1, I beat Metal Gear 2. Mom, I think, had the walkthrough. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say earlier. One of the games that impacted me the most growing up was Final Fantasy VII. And I say that because Final Fantasy VII, I believe, is what taught me that, or Final Fantasy VII has always been a reminder to me that it's okay to have friends. On your adventure. Um, Robbers Gorge.
This is a surprise.
Shit, bro. Stop.
Looky here. Looks like we got ourselves a hero.
I'll scorn you in pieces.
I'm not. Damn. That it?
Is someone there?
Woo! Shit.
Damn you! Why he's here? You pay for that? I love a challenge.
Where's Lydia? But I beat Metal Gear Solid 2 and then we ran into Oni, I think is what it was called. Oni was badass. Uh, Baldur's Gate. I don't know if I used to I used to tag people's houses and shit, all right? And there was this one game called by Mark Echo, right? Another nostalgic thing, which was Mark Echo's Getting Up, which sounds funny when you say it at face value. But it was about this graffiti artist, right? And it was so badass because you could actually go around and fucking like do all this cool, crazy shit. And where is my thing? Um, fucking Def Jam Vendetta, Def Jam Fight for New York, which was my personal favorite, was Fight for New York. Um, Grand Theft Auto 3. Now, I think,
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
fuck you, dude. Bro, as a matter of fact, you know what?
You're like me, eh? Don't fancy.
Fuck you, dude.
Whoa. Whoa. What's the magic?
I helped you win the war, mother. But, Grand Theft Auto 3, I think I seen or heard of through my old babysitter's son. And then I ended up getting it. I don't remember how I got it, but I remember it was weird because mom knew that I had Grand Theft Auto 3, but she didn't give a shit until Grand Theft Auto San Andreas came out and tried to tell me that I couldn't get it. And I think, and when I look back on it now, I think she was just I think she was just doing whatever to pull my leg.
If you are not here to grant me a good death, then you can leave. My time has come. I am old. Too old to become chief. It would be wrong for me to take wives at this age. So I will die. Malakath has given me a vision of a glorious death. I am to wait here until it finds me. As you can see, it has not yet arrived. Indeed, one should find his death while he can still call himself a proper man. We Orcmen are not like these Nords and Imperials who carry on until they are gray and feeble and their hair falls out. To cling to something past its usefulness is unseemly. How much more so
Sorry,
when that
this
thing
is
you?
odd.
You should leave. I don't want you scaring off my good death. If you are not here to grant me a good death, then you can leave. Perhaps. Are you sure about this? We shall see. Never should have come here.
Fuck. Damn.
Must have run off.
He's probably pissed that he killed me. um, um, but yeah, Grand Theft Auto 3. Just talking what comes to mind at this point. I've, there's a video on YouTube about this too. I can't remember who it's by. But I came across it recently. But it was about how Claude is apparently the most dangerous protagonist in the entire series. And I kind of agree with it because Grand Theft Auto 3 had a particular feel to it. And me being all about gangsters and shit, excuse me, bless me. Um, Why do I keep coming down here? Out of here. I, being the 90s kid that I am with my mother's music,
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
My cousin's out fighting dragons. How can I help a brother
and
like
I did fall in love with Vice City
I'd be a lot warmer
for
and a
that
lot
reason.
happier with a belly full of meat.
I always had an 80s flavor.
You have to let Fastrid follow her heart. You can't tell her what to do.
But I also, where I'm from, which only certain people I'm willing to say that to, but you know, I know about being on the street and shit, which was what made me very attracted to San Andreas. And I don't know, dude. Like, it's just. I think I played the fuck out of Vice City more than anything, though. Strand Cave. You know what? Let's go exploring. Shit. It's a good fight. Damn. But I think I missed out on a lot when I had my first kid, which was understandable. Like, I did have a PS4 for a long time. Well, multiple, actually. And there was a couple times where I made a Twitch here and there. I've always had a YouTube channel. It just wasn't until like, well, recently that I was able to try and start doing something. And yeah, I've been talking to a lot of people with everything that I'm going through in my real life. And a lot of what I get is that it's very cliche.
Oh well, must have run off.
It's you again. Damn it.
That's it? That's all you got?
Death.
I cannot best you.
Your kind has no place here.
But yeah. Yes.
This one has something sweet for the fellow traveler, if it entices. Take a look. Mm-hmm.
That was a drug deal, by the way. On the game. Don't freak out. What are we looking at here? Um, I did go through this period where I was doing everything I could to be there for my firstborn. And I did succeed, long story short. But during the time that I was struggling then,
Think you can take me?
it was Grand Theft Auto on 5 online that I've spent most of my time on for a long time. And I had the Frost Mafia on there, who I think is now being run by my now ex stepson, possibly, or could be.
You're a disgrace to your own kind.
You think you can take me?
You mean to tell me that I can't fucking get bullshit? Bullshit. Mmm. Bullshit. Fuck you, dude. See, y'all are petty for that.
Puny weakling.
Okay.
You're nothing.
Alright. I'm the Dragonborn, bitch. Just like to see them start freaking out when they see me coming. Yeah, I agree. But here recently, anyway, going on, I decided, while still being young enough, I guess, that I was going to try and make an attempt to do this sort of thing. And I've always wanted to stream and have a certain playlist on my YouTube with me and my kids playing games that I grew up with, that I know, and feel that they would have really fun doing. And it's just been a lot that I've been going through, and I just felt the need to let it out somehow, because it's been a lot. And I'm just gonna put it like this: I don't plan on spending my 30s the way that my 20s was spent. And it's just hard. It's just been hard. I wish that I could have introduced myself on a much better terms than what I'm on right now. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you gotta start somewhere. Either you could, either you can choose to start and endure it and choose to be happy. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna let nobody fucking tell me something that's gonna ruin my fucking day. See, but then I'm a hypocrite, because if I was to just so happen to be a massive dick.
I guess I was just hearing things.
What the fuck?
What are you looking at?
Looking at you. Why did you turn your back to me? Dumbass. Turned your back on me. That was your fuck up. See, but when I say it,
Hey, be careful!
like, I know that a part of me's lying to myself because it does hurt. It's just more stress added on. And when you don't really have anyone that's willing to listen,
How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
This one needs something? This one needs something?
Yes? What are you doing? Shit. You're pushing your luck. Need something? Once more, and I'm gonna have to kill you.
get up off the fucking chair. Freedom! Why not? Okay. So, if you have no choice but to let it out, even if it's such a lonely, pathetic way on a stream where nobody would really care, at least I get to do it doing what I always wanted to do the most. And that, to me, is
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
an achievement. I did come this far to be able to do this. Anyway. But it is what it is. Where would I want my home? Yeah, we took over this motherfucker.
You look worse than I feel.
Why is everybody telling me I'm sick? What's wrong?
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
Let me show you the power of Talos Stormcrown.
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their
Damn, what's going on here, man?
Staying out of trouble.
In honor of your service in battle, I am hereby granting you permission to purchase property in Whiterun.
See,
Talk to my steward if
when
you
you talk about it and put it out there in the universe, where do I want my home to be? And he fucking says it.
There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title, mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold, and who owns at least one piece of property in my city. You help my people, and purchase a house from my steward, and I'll make you my Thane. As you were, then.
Okay, but I did. How do you...
talking anyway.
When the Stormcloaks took control of Whiterun, it was a victory for all true Nords.
Yeah, no shit. I was there 3,000 years ago.
Vignar and I have our hands full. Good to see you again, friend. Splendid. There's a house available right now. Farewell, sir.
Where is my shit? I guess it's time to make money.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Okay, but you are warmer. You're at Whiterun. Not the other one.
Better not get me sick.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder. Boys, girls. Hey, you want to play a game?
Fuck you.
Figures. You elders are always so boring.
Yeah, you know why? Because we're elders. I'm not fucking happy and ignorant like you are.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
We've got small weapons as well.
What have you got for sale?
Helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Oh my god, I'm almost there. I want to wipe you out. Wipe you out, son. Give me all your god
Good doing business with you.
I've got your back.
I need to trade some things with you. You don't even have that. Boy, I'm about to fucking make you go broke, dude. I need...
All right then.
Still here. I am at your command. You lead, I'll follow.
Most of our... Take a look.
Bro, how
Until
about...
next time. Has the Empire forsaken us? How could Whiterun fall into the hands of these stinking half-wit Nords?
Bellathor's General
Take a good look
Goods.
around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Imperial trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Do come back. Everything's for sale, my friend. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell.
Excuse me. I just need like 300 or 400 more gold.
You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles.
Arcadia's Cauldron.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Oh!
You look rather pale. Could take a look?
Fuck it. Do it.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Bannered Mire.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere. If it's work you need, take a look.
Shit.
Take a look.
Yeah, man, I ain't that far off, man.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
I'm commander of the guard now.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman till you had a strong drink and a fist fight with her.
I'm gonna keep that in mind. It's for later. Bro, please get out of my way. Oh!
This is a local favorite and one of the
Damn, I'm gonna hit the wrong button.
Why are they hurting each other?
Someone do something!
Oh, so... Wait. So, I don't get a warning?
I'm getting out of here.
Please, someone do something!
Well, that's just fucked. Whoa! Oh. What I wanted to happen, man.
Need a ride? I can take it. Need something? Hmm? Need something? Yes? Hmm?
Dude.
That'll teach you to break the law on my watch. You really thought you could get away with it? You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart man.
Anyway.
They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth. Today, they take away your faith. What of tomorrow? What then?
Please, someone do something!
Help! Well met, kinsman. What brings you to Whiterun? May your sword be sharp, and your tongue sharper.
Don't hurt me!
Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning me. But that... Take a look. Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day. Mostly.
My main goal right now is to get the home. But I could get a home here.
For a dragon to attack Kynes Grove. Why? Why there?
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives. Get away from me! They call me a war hero. I'm no hero. I'm just a soldier who didn't want to die.
You should probably be in bed. You're looking a bit under the weather.
A few septims for
something?
my supper is all I ask.
Hold it there. Keep your distance. Another girl killed. Served me a drink just a few nights ago. But I can't say I knew her. Until next time. Hold it there. Keep your distance.
You wear the armor of the bear, my friend. A fine choice.
You're not supposed to be here.
Fucking room. I just want to commit fuckery. Ser- Damn.
How splendid. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. If you need another drink, I'll be right here.
Well, this is one of those moments. Yeah. Thank you all for spending time. Please like and subscribe my Chili Frost YouTube channel, also known as randallflaggss through Twitch. And tomorrow everything will be better. I appreciate those. I, well, thank you Twitch and YouTube for